Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to part 22 of Let's Play Civilization 6 as China. Beijing needs to pick something to work on, and I'm going to say a research lab is definitely at the top of my to-do list. Now we also need to build something here. I have a lot fewer options because we're still a ways away from having 10 population. And I think what I'm going to do is actually, hold on just a second. Hold on. I'm 9, okay, about 20 turns away. Never mind. I want to work on builders before the seaside resort comes up, but we aren't quite there yet. And all right, I tell you what I want to do. I just want to automate this. I'm going to try to step some of this up. So same thing here. Let's just come all the way across. And then this is pretty simple. We're going to form a core with the one that's already there. And then, as far as I'm concerned, I think I want to build a mine here. Because production is lousy. Pretty much everywhere except my capital, I find it very difficult to build much of anything in a reasonable amount of time. Speaking of our capital, we're up to 18 population. What are we down here? 15. That's not bad. That is not bad. But, I mean, all these others are hovering, you know, around 10. So, that's not amazing. I'm just going to do this. Oh, I can't. Okay. As much as possible in this installment, I am going to try and automate the movement a bit, you know, to get a few turns in a row where it just moves without my attention. And I'm going to do that in an effort to just move it along a little bit. I really dislike it when I only get a relatively small number of turns, you know, out of an installment, a part of the series. So. Yeah, so the stupid chariot got in his way. Let's try again. Okay, thank you for that. Always a pleasure. I guess she was not impressed when I built that army. You know, the gunner. What is this about? Yeah, okay. Not really that worried about it.
NASA spent millions of dollars inventing the ballpoint pen so they could write in space. The Russians took a pencil.
Do I want to change any of this? I don't really need this anymore, so I can put that there. So I think it comes down to either taking a second one of these, or is there one of these that I could really use? Or one of these, for that matter. And I'm going to say, I don't think I'm too worried about any of the diplomatic policies. I think I'm more interested in just trying to get more great people. So I'm going to do that. And then yep. We're getting there. All right. So I'm getting closer to this commercial hub, but everything else up here is going to take a while. That is quite handy. So we got a boost on a tech that I want pretty badly. And I presume this is, let's see. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. That'll give me a chance to disrupt some of the people who are going for a space win. So this guy does not get a promotion. And what am I going to try to do? Gain sources, I think. I'm not really going to have a great chance at most of this stuff. And that should help significantly. All right. Let's take a look at this while we wait. I'm behind tourism. Yep, tourism per turn with 4 of these guys. And 2 of them on culture. So, as far as science goes, how am I doing science per turn? Not amazing. Yeah, so I'm ahead of those 2 in every way, but some of these other guys, I'm definitely lagging now. So one way I'm going to try and pick up some ground there is by doing tech boosts, if I can, you know. Because I definitely don't want to fall too far behind here. Okay, so I can build another trade route, but I think before I start doing that, I'm going to go ahead and just jam a market. And if I'm not mistaken, that will make the trade route I ultimately do better. And what is this telling me? So Greece said they would stop spying, and now that promise has been fulfilled. A rare moment of amity between the 2 of us. Declaration of war. Who is that? Amsterdam and Teddy. Yep, and I already know that. I have 1,800 gold, but I'm not sure what I want to do with that. I may just save it for future unit upgrades or something. I do like having a war chest, I'm not going to lie. Really want this guy to be finished. Okay, so yeah, it only took 1 turn total to do the market. I'm going to go ahead and do the bank, and then we will do a trade route. A trader, excuse me. And all right, we hit a bit of a wall there. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Okay. Can I use this guy? Yeah, I'm going to bring him over here. We're going to come on land and try to fill that in, I think. That should work. So just out of curiosity, I have 2 research labs being built. So, you know, we aren't doing great on science per turn, but hopefully building these research labs and getting some extra tech boosts from spying will help us keep it close. I just don't want everybody else to run away from us. You know, I'm not trying to win a science victory, so I don't have to worry about, like, being top dog. But it rarely benefits you to be at the bottom of the pile there. All right. Yeah, I'm getting close on most of these. Yeah, so within a couple of turns of each other, all of them will finish. Russia has built a spaceport in St. Petersburg. See, that's what I'm talking about. I want to be able to mess with that. It's a long process, so I don't need to be able to do it right now. You know, but I need to level these spies up so that I have a good chance to take them down a peg. Otherwise, I could be in trouble. All right. I'm going to start heading down this way. And in Beijing, do I want a harbor? I might. I'm not going to try to build this wonder. I'll tell you that. I could just do another archaeologist. You know what? I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to do an archaeologist right now. I know I have one up here, but there's a bunch of these antiquity sites. And I would much rather start racking up, you know, those points sooner than later.
Ваш народ достоин восхищения. Искусство, наука. Чего еще желать?
Well said. Okay, I get another research. And I believe I can do this. Just 4 turns. So actually, that means I really need to start on some builders. Crap. I wanted to do a trader. But how many turns does it take? 2. I'm going to do a builder. And I will do that. And then I think I will just do that. All right. So I want builders ready when this pops because I want to start making seaside resorts as quickly as I possibly can. We're just going to move him straight across. I'm just going to try to open all this up. And this way I don't have to, you know, manually control him every turn. Like, really, what's the point? But this way, when I look at the map, it isn't just all one big sea of, you know, fog of war, basically. It makes it very difficult to do a lot and have a sense of where everybody is. All right, so now I'm going to get more production, and I'm going to do a builder. Okay, I got to send my spy somewhere. So hold on. Oh, actually, this is an easy one. I'm going to protect my capital. So I feel like that's pretty good. And then here, I am doing a builder. I'm just going to do a builder in every city that I can. And I'm not going to keep doing that endlessly, but just for the moment. Move our archaeologists to this dig site. So that'll be good. I have these museums that we haven't put anything in, and we can start populating those. And I don't know if I'm going to have enough space after I clear all these, but I could build another one, you know, and try sending it abroad. I mean, I know there's 2 over here, 3 actually. So I don't know if they'll still be available because we haven't been over there in a little bit, but oop, I didn't realize. And this one I'm probably going to have to just control by hand, I think. Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. It must have been an accident or a clerical error. I don't know why anyone would be spying on them. That's just ridiculous. Okay, so is there anything else over here that I need? I think I have enough builders on the way. Maybe what I'll do is I'll go ahead and make a trader. And I can transfer that to the capital if I want to, but at least, you know, he'll be built. And then I'm maxed out on housing, so we're going to go ahead and run a sewer here, I think. Makes good sense. And now this poor guy, you know, he had a 90% chance too, so I feel like I definitely got a little bit unlucky. Oh, that's cool at least. All right. So, do I have breathtaking? I have 1, 2. How about here? Yeah, okay. So I tell you what, I'll bring them up here. Now that I think about it, since I'm spawning a worker right here, that may not have been the smartest thing ever, but whatever. I don't want to get like completely obsessive about it. All right, well, we're opening up some new territory, including a city. Now, Toronto, so she conquered that. I think I knew that a while ago, that she had conquered an independent city-state. Just like she conquered this city, Paris, and somewhere was Lyon or Lyon. I think it, maybe I'm wrong. I know I saw that in a notification somewhere. So maybe we haven't discovered the city, but it's funny because sometimes they'll mention a city even though you haven't found it yet. All right, cool. Another tech boosted. We can use that. So I can't cross right now. Let's choose our artifact. It can either be China or barbarians. I'll go ahead and go China. Excuse me, barbarians, I guess. Okay. Next. I'm moving on. So what happened here? We got... Okay, so we just established ourselves in Zanzibar. That is fine. So in the capital, I don't need a trader now. But I am just 4 turns away from growth that will slow my, like it'll start maxing out my housing. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'll only have 1 turn of reduced growth that way. And then here, I've been waiting a really long time to be able to build a campus. And so I'm going to do that. Whew, boy. So all of those tiles are breathtaking, and I really don't want to lose them. I think what I'll do is I'll put it here. All right. And then, yeah, so where do I need? I have America and Greece already, and then Scythia. So I'll send one to him. Can I hit? No, I can't hit Egypt from there. So that's perfect. And then here we'll just cross. And now I have the same issue. I don't know if I can hit Egypt. It does not look like I can. So this is a very good route. 3 hammers and 13 gold. And is anybody else? I mean, this is kind of close. You know, I could do this because if I build an outpost there, but I've already got one going there. Let's just go to Washington because that's a really good route. So far, I can't really get to Russia or Egypt. All right, you come over here and excavate. What did I get? China. Boom. Sweet. All right, I got 2 of 3. And then in Zanzibar, yeah, this isn't a good enough chance. I'm not going to do that. But the Great Heist, that would work. Great work heist. You know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll come down here. That's breathtaking. Yeah, might as well get somebody headed this way. I actually could have bought someone there. That might be better. In fact, I'm going to do that. I have a crap ton of money, and that makes a lot of sense. So over here, I'm just going to do this. And then next turn, I won't have to worry about him. Hey, could I buy another one of those guys for a national park? Maybe I'll do that. I don't see any reason not to. I mean, I think it all helps. This is a builder. This is breathtaking. I'm on the coast. What am I missing? What am I missing? Why can't I build it? Ah, I'm a turn away. That's what I'm missing. Silly rabbit. Derp. I thought I had finished it. But we're not quite there just yet. That's all right. I'd rather be a little early than late, like I'm going to be down south. I don't know what she's talking about.
It isn't simply seagulls that flock to our shores now. If we build a seaside resort, we may be able to benefit from this new attraction to the ocean.
Radio is the theater of the mind. Television is the theater of the mindless.
And Steve Allen was a big star in the early days of television, so that's a funny thing for him to say.
Sports do not build character. They reveal it.
All right. So I have to change at least one of my policies. And I'm trying to remember what I even had here. 100% theater square. So this would certainly be something I would consider. Each city receives +1 culture for each specialty district. I don't really have stadiums yet, and I feel like this one might be better. I'm honestly not sure. I don't have that many international trade routes. I guess I have about 6. So +6 gold, or culture and science. Yeah, I'm torn. All right, I'm going to leave it like this. Yeah, we picked up about 7 culture. And then, so now that I've got those done, this is definitely the one I want because we want power plants. And I think I'm going to leave it here. Let me see, where are we at? 1 turn away from getting my second archaeologist. And what on earth is she talking about? Having a bunch of troops on her border. She has all these guys coming through our territory. I have a scout near her cities. And everybody else is just where they've always been. So, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. All right, well, it's the AI. When does it ever make sense? I'm going to leave it here. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope we see you next time.